Shelly Peiken.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, well, first of all, this is such a fun read.
Thank
and you almost
you.
feel like, it's like, a little dishy and a little behind the scenes and everything else. And I don't think people realize how complicated it is, and yet how easy it is for some people. Because I think everybody thinks like, I could write a song.
Mm-hmm.
And then to be prolific and do it over and over again and make it such a part of your life. But it wasn't your first thing. I mean, it sounds like you were much more into fashion at first.
Yeah, I grew up loving pop songs. I was just a pop junkie. But I thought that whatever I heard on the radio was written by the person that sang it. It never, and I didn't grow up in Hollywood. I grew up on Long Island.
Right.
And it wasn't an entertainment community. I think young kids here, where my daughter grew up, they grow up all around it. And all the kids are writing songs, but I never met anybody.
And also, it's
that
a different
was doing
time. It was a different time.
That's
I mean,
right.
nowadays you can write a song and put yourself with your iPhone on YouTube.
Do it
and
yourself.
Stuff. Do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very, very different.
Yeah.
I love that we had Ileana Douglas on the show not too long ago, and she talked about her whole life was like a movie, and you are like one song after the next.
Right.
And it's like so cool because there are these songs that are such seminal moments.
Well, they
your
tell
life.
stories.
Yeah.
She wrote a beautiful book, too. I saw her do a reading, a little shout-out to Ileana, very funny writer.
Yes.
Yeah. I wanted to write a book about all different situations, and as I continued writing it, I realized that it's not just a collection of this session and this happened and that happened, but there was an emotional arc there.
Right.
Because I've been doing this professionally for so many years, and I hit a point in my life that I thought, what do I do if I don't do this anymore? The business is so youth-oriented.
And so different now.
Yeah. And was I having as much fun? Could I still write from the same place?
Right.
Or was I trying to write about what a 15-year-old girl was feeling? And was that as satisfying to me? It wasn't, I couldn't blame anybody who was young. I got to be young. It's nobody's fault.
Right.
It's just I'm in a different place in my life, and I wanted to explore that with humor.